Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a great one. At the time of this recording, the market has slipped just a little bit. We're actually down below that $2.0 trillion total cryptocurrency market cap, sitting at 1.98 trillion right now as I speak. So projects down a percentage point or two or three in these last couple of hours, but we're still looking very strong and very healthy on the whole. As such, we're going to be describing a lot of altcoin updates today, a lot of actually pretty significant ones, including news out of Enjin, integration into Formula One for Fantom. We'll be discussing that. Benjamin Minsu, the CEO of Elrond, has big news. EGLD with a major integration. We'll be discussing Cartesi, Kylin network, Dafi protocol, Polygon, and Chainlink. We're also going to be discussing a couple of new projects that have kind of crossed our radar right now that we're interested in, Unicrypt and Adbank. We'll take a look at those two. Grayscale is in the news at the macro level, talking about a Bitcoin ETF. We have luxury brands entering the NFT, the non-fungible token space, i.e. Gucci specifically. We'll let you know what that is all about. And then mass adoption is being helped along by none other than the Sacramento Kings. They're giving all their players and their staff the opportunity to be paid in Bitcoin. Very reminiscent of Russell Okung out of the NFL, out of the Carolina Panthers. So this is a positive virus, if you will, that's spreading. More and more people are getting that idea, are getting into that mentality, and it's very positive. People want to be on board. They want to be a part of this movement. Guys, if you like this kind of content, Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and altcoins, then of course, be sure to like and subscribe to Altcoin Buzz. Okay, we begin today with news from just a few hours ago, courtesy of Enjin. They're excited to announce that Enjin JumpNet is now live, and this launch is a monumental first step towards democratized NFTs, non-fungible tokens, accessible and usable by anyone, anywhere, anytime. Scan this QR to experience the power of instant fee-free NFT transactions. So if you're able to do so, I would recommend you checking out the QR code. It's pretty interesting what you're going to see. Continuing, our official adopters will be the first to get access to this powerful creation platform this week with complete mobility to move ENJ between Ethereum and JumpNet with the push of a button. Learn more about these innovative projects at the link there that's provided. And finally, next week, all NFT creators and collectors will be able to move their Enjin coin over to JumpNet and start minting and trading NFTs without congestion, without delays or fees. The NFT ecosystem is growing fast, and if you'd like to join in, get in touch. We'll be discussing just how quickly that NFT ecosystem is growing at the tail end of this video. As I mentioned, Gucci jumping on the bandwagon here, along with a lot of other luxury retailers. But this is great news for Enjin. They're a leader in this space. And it's a good thing right now to be a leader in the NFT space. Absolutely. Okay, moving right along. Harry Ye here on Twitter. Fantom Blockchain announces Formula One sponsorship. And this comes to us by way of Forbes, no less. So a little bit surprising, if I'm going to be honest. Fantom is not exactly, one of the most premier names in the cryptocurrency space, and yet they've secured this sponsorship. So awesome. AlphaTauri driver Pierre Gasly teamed up with Fantom and Quantum Fintech Group for the 2021 Formula One season. Gasly was previously sponsored by Red Bull and is entering his fourth F1 season as AlphaTauri's all-time top point scorer after securing 2 podium finishes, including a maiden win at Monza in 2020. Gasly is scheduled to race blah, blah, blah. You get the point. On Twitter, he said, very happy to be a part of the Fantom Foundation adventure together with the Quantum Fintech Group. Fantom is the world's first smart contract platform ready for mass adoption, allowing instant transactions and nearly zero cost. So Fantom really getting their name out in a big way with this publicity on Forbes.com. Take a look at the rest of the article for more information. Of course, I will link to it in the description below. Benjamin Minsu here with that big Elrond news. Big news. US shoppers to pay with EGLD at e-commerce giants, get this, such as Amazon, Walmart, and eBay via Shopping.io. Hashtag hypergrowth100 day 92. So this is a big deal. Those are massive names, of course. Amazon, eBay, and Walmart. We're on Elrond.com now. US shoppers to pay with EGLD at those stores via shopping.io. So you guys can check out the article for full details here, but here's what Benjamin Minsu had to say, quote, "Drone deliveries, intelligent homes resupplying automatically, virtual shopping experiences, customizable avatars, and other such technological advancements will continue to drive online sales and convenience for everyone. As a result, e-commerce is rapidly growing its share of the $5 trillion US retail market. We're excited to enable EGLD as a means of payment in the new digital retail economy." Again, that's a quote courtesy of Elrond's CEO, Benjamin Minsu. And here's a quote now courtesy of Arbel Arif. He's the shopping.io owner. "We value the experience of our customers above everything else, and we're therefore excited to offer them the possibility of using the eGold and MyR combo for making purchases on our platform." A very powerful team up here, an awesome collaboration. Great news for Benjamin Minsu, the Elrond team. We know that Elrond, for various reasons, they're a great project, but we know they're a favorite of you all members of the Altcoin Buzz army. So kudos to all parties involved here. Hey guys, this is what mass adoption looks like. We have a mass adoption kind of portion of this video. It's going to be in the later third, maybe the last quarter or so of the video. But everything that we're talking about today ultimately is a step toward mass adoption. Cartesi here is in the news. CTSI is now integrated with Polygon's MATIC proof of stake chain and listed on QuickSwap DEX, Decentralized Exchange. CTSI holders can now take advantage of the fast speeds and low-cost transactions on 0x Polygon with the security guarantees of Ethereum. So kind of the best of both worlds there. Hashtag Cartesi. Awesome. More on that here. Cartesi, or CTSI, is now integrated with Polygon's MATIC POS chain and listed on QuickSwap. Kylin Network here is in the news. They're extremely pleased to be partnering with Dafi protocol. Dafi will integrate their oracles into their protocol's price feeds, and they will explore synthetics pegged to the value of their underlying native token, KYL. More info available here. KylinNetwork.medium.com. Dafi protocol partners with Kylin Network. Here's one that we don't talk about all that often, but Tether today is in the news. Tether tokens will launch on Kusama Network and on Polkadot. The launch of USDT on Kusama and Polkadot is pending the launch of parachains. Find out more about parachains and stay tuned for the date. More on that is available here on theblockcrypto.com. Tether to launch USDT stablecoin on Polkadot and Kusama, which bodes pretty well for Kusama. If you guys haven't checked out our recent price prediction video, I'll link to that as well in the description below. You can also check out the card that should be popping up right about now. But spoiler alert, we see good things for the future of KSM's price. Polygon, previously MATIC, they're in the news. Cambria Network is integrating with Polygon. Cambria, the open innovation hub, is bringing its DeFi initiative, the Cambria Yield Tuning Engine, to Polygon. And Polygon will bring scalability to the Cambria ecosystem and NFT non-fungible token products. More on that is available here on Cambria.io. Polygon partners with Cambria Open Innovation Platform. Every day, guys, I just keep talking about all these partnerships, all these collaborations, all of this networking that just happens so organically in the cryptocurrency space, in the altcoin space in particular. It just never stops. Like, this is exponential growth, exponential cross-pollination every single day. And we cut out most of it. We can't possibly hope to cover all of these partnerships and relationships that are being struck up. It's just awesome to see. It's always encouraging. Just don't want to go on a little mini positive rant there, small tangent. Continuing. Chainlink here from yesterday. Yield aggregator Rari Capital has integrated Chainlink price feeds as its recommended Oracle solution for the Fuse money market framework. Users can now build lending markets for a wide array of tokens using highly secure sources of financial market data. More on that here, medium.com. Rari Capital integrates Chainlink as recommended Oracle solution for user-created Fuse pools. And Chainlink has been performing very, very well recently. Another reminder here, if you guys haven't checked out our link price prediction video, that must have been a week or two ago, but still very pertinent because the price is following exactly the trajectory that Pratik had outlined using Fibonacci. analysis. You guys can check out that video. Of course, you can also check out our trade signals group. I always pin that to the top of the comments section. That's on Telegram. You are welcome to join the discussion, although as you know, it is never financial advice. Okay, let's now take a look at a new project that has crossed our radar here. It's called Unicrypt, cross-chain decentralized protocol. Here's the idea. Unicrypt is a decentralized multi-chain service provider for all kinds of cryptocurrency projects, as well as liquidity providers and early investors. And currently, Unicrypt has 3 separate dApps, that's decentralized applications, and they're running on 4 blockchains: ETH, XDAI, BSC, Binance Smart Chain, and Polygon. dApp number 1 is liquidity lockers, and they're the first to market here. So liquidity lockers on top of Uniswap, currently $170 million locked across 2,850 pairs. Importantly, this was the first product created by Unicrypt, and they're the inventors of the concept. They're also the first to market. So liquidity lockers on top of PancakeSwap, currently $7 million locked across 113 pairs. dApp number 2 is initial liquidity offerings, or ILOs, fully decentralized ILO platform, which they call Launchpad. So literally the Uniswap of pre-sales with whitelisted auditors and know your customer partner allowed to post their audit or results comments for the pre-sales taking place. The point is that they always try to protect investors while maintaining a very high level of decentralization. Pretty much a game changer for the product if you're involved in this space at all. dApp number 3 is Farms as a Service. Right now, upgrades are in progress, but here's a little bit of information. Farms as a Service allows any project or token to create a farm on top of any Uniswap pair. Some major upgrades of the contracts are planned for the next release, allowing enhanced features and deploying its cross-chains. This is something right now that is very much in progress and is being developed, but you can expect to hear more from us regarding this Farms as a Service dApp very soon in the near future. I want to point out that there are 2 tokens associated with this project, both of which are extremely low market cap right now. So we have Unicrypt, ticker UNCX, sitting just above $12 million right now, total market cap. And the second one here, UNCL, down slightly today, but there's a lot of volatility anytime you're this size, just above $2.6 million. So look, not financial advice, but I always like to say that really the way to make a lot of money in cryptocurrency, or even outside of cryptocurrency, is to get in on projects that you believe in when they're at a small stage. Certainly $2.6 million is a small stage if you have confidence, if you believe in what the team here and what the project is doing. Let's discuss a little bit more about what it is they're doing. So it's an initiative that was literally built from the ground up. They've been nonstop developing stuff for about 9 months. There was no ICO, no pre-sale, nothing like that. The idea was always disruption. That was at the top of their priorities. For example, liquidity locking, inventing solutions to that end. There's a very strong community right now. Many members have really been part of it since the start, and they've completely ignored the market conditions and have actively been contributing with ideas and concrete enhancement proposals. We're going to touch on the Telegram group in just a second. Adopted technology. Well, 3,000 pairs across a total of 6 AMMs on 4 blockchains are using Unicrypt's decentralized services and dApps. Their next release has a very interesting scope: token utility plus a new service focusing on token vesting. Basically, anything they may want to deploy, for example, they need a new use case for their token, staking contract, for instance. Anything they want to deploy has to be audited and made available as a decentralized service for other projects or tokens. They are, of course, very excited about Uniswap version 3, as their lockers have an entry to support migration of liquidity pools from UniV2 to UniV3. It might turn out to be a sudden real massive use for their product. And currently, they are the only lockers that are offering this service. They've incubated and just launched the GraphLink project, which we talked about the other day. And for more information on that video, you should check out our video, which was recently posted. Check out their socials, guys. For more information, you can join the Unicrypt Telegram group here. I'll link to this in the description below, along with their Twitter handle. It is very simply at UNCX_token. The second new project that we're looking at today is called Adbank, and they have some pretty revolutionary ideas on how to solve a very specific problem, if you will, in the ad space industry. Okay, so here's the overview. Adbank is a Canadian-based ad technology startup founded a few years ago, actually, back in 2017. And their blockchain-based ad network mitigates the excessive markups in the advertising industry and the enormous ad fraud problem, which is a big one in the space. Adbank's browser extensions and their app, which is coming soon, both protect user privacy as an ad blocker while also serving relevant ads and rewarding users for viewing those ads. The Task Marketplace utilizes the Blade community of users and rewards them for completing small tasks. So this has been a project that's been a pretty big mover in the last month. Right now, over 100,000 users of Blade are growing quickly as a community. And that's partially because Blade gives away crypto rewards on a very regular basis. Adbank is going to be releasing a major tech update in the coming months, so be on the lookout for that. We'll alert you to those developments once we're made aware of them. There's also a mobile app that's launching in Q2, and the idea here really ties into the earning aspect. In other words, you can earn cryptocurrency passively on your mobile device. Right now, essentially, there's a lot of attention on the spaces that Adbank is focusing on, and rightfully so, and lots of growth as well planned for the next quarter, not only internally that the company is focused on, but that industry, that space, that tech niche itself is growing very aggressively. If you've never heard about Adbank before, maybe you've never heard about Blade before, there are some comparisons that can be made, from the rewards aspect that I was mentioning a moment ago. You may be thinking of BAT, right? Basic Attention Token, and Brave with not only their rewards program, but their selective advertisements. You may also be familiar with AdShare, so that's something similar as well. Not exactly the same thing, but similar. So we certainly encourage you to follow Adbank Network on Twitter. You can also join the discussion on Reddit. That's r/Adbank. It's a relatively active discussion and one that you probably want to check out. We'll link to all of this, of course, in the description below. Okay, and let's close off today with some more positive macro news, mass adoption kind of news, beginning with Grayscale, at Grayscale, of course, on Twitter just from a couple hours ago. We're pleased to announce the updated weightings of Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund. Digital Large Cap Fund is a passive, rules-based strategy that seeks to provide exposure to 70% of the digital asset market. Link, i.e. Chainlink, was added to Digital Large Cap Fund. No other assets qualified for inclusion. The below table highlights the fund's weightings as of the 2nd of April 2021. So they have in that group Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and now Chainlink. So don't forget, guys, our price prediction video that I mentioned earlier, certainly that's going to be influenced, i.e. the price is going to be influenced by these kinds of positive news stories out of Grayscale, just the biggest institutional custodial crypto fund in the world. Very, very positive news for Chainlink, which I think is on the verge of some kind of significant breakout. Don't take my word for it. Go back and check out that video and join the discussion in our Trade Signals Telegram group as well. For more on this topic, you can check out this right up here on CoinDesk.com. Grayscale adds Chainlink to its digital large cap fund. There's also this news here that's kind of swirling right now that's making its way through the grapevine about Grayscale potentially trying to go for a Bitcoin ETF. There are so many big names right now that are vying for a Bitcoin ETF exchange traded fund. It's at the point where it's inevitable. Like I'm reporting to you guys, I'm speaking from my home country of Canada. We have 3 Bitcoin ETFs right now, I believe, a 4th in progress. We have Brazil that has an established ETF that has been approved. I don't know what the United States is doing because the SEC can drag its feet all it wants if every other nation in the world develops an ETF and the US just comes out last. Who is that going to benefit? That's not going to help anybody, and people will take their business elsewhere. So now there's this almost inversion, this weird pressure reversal where there's this pressure, I think, on the SEC to kind of get moving on this because you have Grayscale, you have a couple of major banks, Morgan Stanley, and a couple of other big names that are pushing pretty hard for this Bitcoin ETF. I don't see, what the excuse is anymore. Like, it's absurd. This is an inevitability in my opinion. And Grayscale, hey, I'd like to see them be the first to cross the finish line in the United States personally, but let's see. Okay, in other news here, we have CoinShares. They've launched a Litecoin exchange traded product. Speaking about ETFs and ETPs as CoinShares expand their product offering. So good news for Litecoin, which has been on little bit of a mini rally lately, and many are suggesting that Litecoin is also about to blow up in a big way because it's been relatively, actually pretty significantly depressed in terms of its BTC value. More info on that I think we should revisit perhaps in another video, but Litecoin poised for some very strong performance many people are suggesting right now. So check out the story here. Good news for Litecoin. Then we have this piece on VogueBusiness.com. Check this out. Luxury fashion brands poised to join the NFT party. Why not? The road to non-fungible token NFT riches is paved with question marks for luxury brands. I have no idea what this, I don't know if this is a mannequin or a person. I don't know what kind of fashion this is supposed to represent, some post-apocalyptic cyborg nonsense. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't understand why luxury brands, so many of them have to be like so out of touch and so, what's the word? Not provocative, but like shocking in just how strange and abnormal some of their models and whatnot look. Like, I don't understand that. It's just like a shock effect, I suppose. But check this out. Gucci here getting into the business of NFTs. They recently confirmed to Vogue's Business that it's, quote, only a matter of time before a brand like Gucci will release an NFT. In addition, Vogue Business has confirmed with multiple industry sources that a number of luxury fashion houses are close to releasing NFTs. Quote, the question is just who will pull the trigger first. That's according to Marjorie Hernandez, founder of Luxo, a blockchain platform that works with fashion brands. Quote, luxury brands were behind on the e-commerce trend, so there's now more of a willingness to experiment with new technologies like blockchain. Look, why not? They're in the business of making money. A lot of people are making a lot of money with NFTs. Why not? I think everybody's going to get into this space in one form or another, or just about. And here's this last, I guess, breaking story, not quite breaking anymore, but last big story about mass adoption. It's coming to us by way of the Sacramento Kings. Neil Jacobs here, breaking. Chairman of the Sacramento Kings was quoted with saying the following: I'm going to announce in the next few days that I'm going to offer everyone in the Kings organization, they can get paid as much of their salary in Bitcoin as they want, including the players. So not only the players, but the extended staff, everybody working for the Sacramento Kings organization. Again, this is courtesy, really, in my opinion, of Russell Okung, the trailblazer in the NFL, the Carolina Panthers. I think he's an offensive lineman. Russell Okung insisting now for over a year to be paid in Bitcoin. And the idea here, the appeal of that is spreading. So on CoinDesk.com, Sacramento Kings to offer Bitcoin salary option to all players. You're going to see it across more and more athletic organizations. You're going to see it across more and more celebrities, entertainers, actors, musicians, you name it. Why not? I think that this is going to become almost mainstream in the near future, and this is very good. This bodes very well for mass adoption and this space, of course. And just finally, on this last note of optimism here, we have Tyler Winklevoss with big news. Gemini will serve as the custodian and trade execution partner for BTGP Digital's Bitcoin 20 multi-market investment fund. This will be the first Bitcoin fund launched by a Brazilian investment bank. Onward. You guys can check out the write-up here on Gemini.com. Gemini to custody BTG Pactual Bitcoin Fund. Awesome. There you have it, guys. A lot of news here across the board. Bitcoin news, top altcoin news, more niche altcoin news. A lot is happening in the space. So as always, my recommendation is that you follow us on all the regular social media channels to keep up to date, and keep checking into our website. It is altcoinbuzz.io. You can take a look at our latest price analysis piece. We ask if XRP has the potential to hit $10. Don't forget, during the height of the last altcoin cycle, XRP hit something like, what was that? Maybe $3.40 or 50 cents? In that neighborhood, $3 and change. Look, if we double or triple or quadruple or quintuple our total cryptocurrency market cap at the height of this altcoin bull run, there's no reason why the all-time high of XRP couldn't double or triple or quadruple or quintuple. So $10 possibly in play. Check out that write-up there by Pratik to get his opinion on whether or not that is a possibility. Guys, none of this is ever financial advice, but best of luck if you do choose to invest. Have a terrific Tuesday. Stay safe. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.